Okay, hi. So I decided that there are a lot of articles out there explaining Git, explaining GitHub, and prior to now, I tried reading them. They helped me understand, but I had to think really deeply how I was able to really understand. And I remember that someone took their time to walk me through, like explaining over, I think it was a Zoom call over a video, and I know sometimes for some people like me, I found it difficult, a bit difficult understanding most of the articles. But once someone showed me how to do it, I was now able to understand more of the articles and I could apply it. And over the weeks, I was referring to those articles till I understood a bit about Git. I'm still learning about Git every day. So I'll just share how I was able to understand and how I'm able to use it daily. So I'm going to create a new project from a scratch. So what Git is essentially is a way for you to save your code and a way for you to also upload it to GitHub. Okay, so I used an example saying, imagine you have a picture on your phone that you've taken and then you upload it on Instagram. Okay, the picture is on your phone, you have it on Instagram. So someone can take that picture on Instagram and put some filter on it and upload it back. I'm just trying to give like a pictorial idea of it. So what Git does and GitHub is you write your code. Maybe you want to create like a simple website. Okay, so we're going to walk through that. So I'm going to create let me see, I'm going to create a new directory, a new file. So let me just go into this file. Um, just very simple file. So I'm going to make a file folder called learn. Let me see, learn learn Git. Okay, so let's go in. So we'll cd into learn Git. Okay, no. Oh, sorry, that was two. Learn Git. Okay, so now we're going to open our VS Code. This is just a short form. I'll just open our VS Code. Okay, so now we're in the VS Code. We want to create just a simple website. So let's create our index.html. Okay. Oh no, I think it's clicking some letters twice. Okay, this is fine now. I would populate this. Okay, and I'll change this to learn Git. Okay, and then we'll have our body. So learn Git. Okay, and let's just say um, first Git series, just something simple. And let's see if this works. So let's just be sure that it's working. Okay, yeah, so we have it here now. This is working, just a simple, no styles, just to understand how Git works. So we go back to our VS Code. I have it somewhere here. Yeah, okay. So now this is where it starts. This is what Git does. So we're going to check Git status. Okay, so it's saying not a Git repository. Okay, so now we need to make this a Git repository. How do we do that? We do git init, git initialize. Okay, so now when we do git status, okay, so it's like for every project you start, you initialize your git so that this becomes a repository, like a storehouse. So when you do git init, it's like you've created an, let me say, an empty bucket, a repository where you can save things. So this, the git init has made this a repository. Okay, so git status is to check the status of your repository, and now it's showing that we have index HTML. Okay, this is what we've just done now, and now we need to save the index HTML. Okay, so how to save that? We'll do git add index HTML. That's this. Copy and paste. We're just trying to save. We're adding git add index HTML. We're adding this into our repository. You click enter. Okay, git add, we've added that, and then we can check the status again. Git status. Okay, changes to be committed. So we've added, you see now the color here is blue. For this, we've not added it to our repository. For this, it's in our repository. But another thing about Git is that you have to commit it, and committing it, you write a message with the commit. Okay, so you do git commit dash this is a syntax for commit. This is how you write the syntax: git commit dash m, and then this. So what did we do? What the commit message is trying to understand what was done. So we created an index file, created an index file. Okay, that's one. We also created an index file. We also added, what did we do again? So we added content to the body. So for here, you have to be specific. There are articles on that. We're just trying to understand the basics. What the git commit is for you to describe what you've done on the file. So git tracks every changes done on the file. So what we've just done now, we've created the index file and we've added the h1 and the paragraph tag. So you have to be descriptive. I'll also attach articles on how to write good commit messages, but for now we're just trying to understand how to use Git, and I click enter. Okay, so we see that it has changed. Created an index file, added content. So if we do git log, it shows you what was done. That myself, it will show my name, Onome, this, added on Friday, to show the time, and it will show what I've done on the file. Okay, so what Git is doing is tracking every changes made on a file, and it will show the name of the person and what the person did to the file. Okay, let's see. So we check our Git status again. You see, nothing to commit, working clean. Okay, so let's try to add something else so that you see how it works again. We'll try to add a h2. Let's see, h2. Understanding Git. Okay, so now Git status is to check if we have any changes. So we'll do Git status, helps us check if we have any changes and where we have to change. Git status, you see, modified index HTML. We've modified it, we've added another content to it, so we have to add it. So you do git add. Now here's the trick. Instead of writing index.html, you can do git add dot. This dot means add this index.html. Sometimes you've modified 5 different files. If you do git add dots, you're adding all of the folders at once, but you can choose to add them individually. So now we're just going to add index. This dot represent index. So git add, enter. Okay, we'll do git commit -m message add h2 add h2 tag with message. So we'll learn how to write descriptive messages. It's okay just to understand. Yeah, so we have that now, and then we can check our git log. You see, create so we have this here. We have made another changes here. Add h2 with message was done by me at this time. Yeah, so this is basically how Git works. It tracks the changes you've made to your file, and it tracks the changes you've made to your file. So when you make changes to a file, you add it and you commit. So let's create another file. Let's say style.css. Okay, let's go back. No, let's come here. Okay, we've created another file. So let's do git status. You see, it's saying that, oh, there's a new file. Okay, so you can choose to commit this file. You can also choose to write things. You can style your index and then commit. Okay,